Welcome everyone. Today, let's delve into a fascinating aspect of human behavior, the principle of survival. Dr. Uri Milshtein offers a unique perspective on this, emphasizing that survival is not just a biological imperative, but a core principle guiding human systems. Imagine navigating through life's challenges, much like a ship weathering a storm. Our actions, decisions, and even societal structures are often aimed at ensuring we persist and thrive, even in the face of adversity. Understanding this fundamental drive can illuminate many aspects of our behavior and interactions. So let's explore how human systems strive to persist in threatening environments. Survival can be seen as an act of rebellion against natural laws. Think of it as a conscious defiance against the inevitability of decay and death. While it might seem paradoxical, this rebellion is both a natural law and a deliberate effort by humans. Imagine a candle burning brightly in the wind. It fights to stay alight despite the forces trying to extinguish it. Similarly, humans continuously strive to overcome the challenges posed by existence and extinction. This drive to survive, to push against the boundaries of our mortality, is an intrinsic part of what makes us human. Entropy is a fundamental concept that describes the inevitable progression towards disorder and decay. In the context of human life, this means that over time, we naturally move towards less ordered, less healthy states. Our efforts to survive then can be seen as a tragic desire to control our fate. Picture a sandcastle on the beach, continuously rebuilt as the tide erodes it away. Despite knowing that the waves will eventually wash it away, we persist in our efforts. Often, these survival efforts are desperate and carried out without fully realizing their ultimate futility. Yet, it is this very struggle that defines much of the human experience. Human intellect presents a fascinating paradox. On one hand, it serves as a powerful tool for survival, enabling us to innovate, adapt, and thrive. On the other hand, it can lead to systematic destruction. As civilization advances, we often find that our progress comes at a cost, sometimes to the very environment that sustains us. Consider the dual-edged nature of technology. It can create medical breakthroughs and also weapons of mass destruction. Our efforts to safeguard the environment and address humanitarian issues, while noble, can sometimes feel tragic and futile. This duality highlights the complex interplay between our drive to survive and the unintended consequences of our intellectual pursuits. War is an intrinsic aspect of human behavior, deeply rooted in the principle of survival. To truly grasp the nature of conflict, one must first understand this fundamental drive. Imagine a group of animals fighting over limited resources. Their actions are driven by the need to survive and secure their future. Similarly, human conflicts often arise from the same basic instincts: competition for resources, security, and dominance. Ignoring the principles of survival when analyzing war leaves us with an incomplete picture. By acknowledging this connection, we can better comprehend the underlying motivations and complexities that lead to conflict. The quest for peace is often at odds with the fundamental drive for survival. Survival interests deeply ingrained in our nature tend to outweigh all other considerations. Even those who advocate for peace, such as pacifists, will ultimately fight to ensure their own survival when threatened. Imagine a tranquil pond. Beneath its calm surface, countless organisms are engaged in a constant struggle for life. Similarly, true peace between individuals or groups remains elusive because the underlying drive to survive inevitably leads to conflict. Understanding this inherent tension can help us navigate the complexities of human interactions and the perpetual quest for harmony. When considering threats to survival, It's crucial to recognize that internal contradictions often pose greater dangers than external ones. Think of a ship navigating stormy seas. While external threats like waves and weather are daunting, the more immediate and insidious threat might be a leak within the hull. Similarly, human systems frequently focus their survival efforts on neutralizing internal threats, which are often more immediate and challenging to address. These internal issues, such as social conflicts, psychological struggles, or organizational dysfunctions, can undermine stability from within. Understanding and addressing these internal threats is essential for ensuring long-term survival and resilience. Survival is an energy-intensive endeavor. To persist in the face of challenges, human systems must continually invest increasing amounts of energy. Historical evidence consistently demonstrates the inevitability of growing entropy, the gradual decline into disorder. Picture a spinning top. To keep it upright and spinning smoothly, constant energy input is needed. Without this, it slows down and eventually topples. Similarly, human efforts to survive require a continuous influx of energy to counteract the natural progression toward disorder. Despite our best efforts, we cannot entirely eliminate accumulated entropy, but understanding this dynamic helps us better navigate the complexities of sustaining life and systems. Survival is a powerful driver of economic activity. Much of what we do economically can be traced back to our fundamental need to ensure our survival. Think of how animals gather and store food for the winter. Similarly, humans engage in economic activities to accumulate resources and energy for future security. Capitalist principles, with their focus on accumulation and growth, reflect this instinct to gather survival energy. Our economic behaviors, whether saving money, investing in assets, or seeking job security, are largely instinctive and intuitive. By viewing economic activity through the lens of survival, we gain a deeper understanding of the motivations that drive our financial decisions and societal structures. Ideologies serve as powerful tools for survival by aligning individual interests with the collective well-being. Imagine a community united by a shared belief system, much like a flock of birds flying in formation. This unity helps individuals work together more effectively, enhancing their chances of survival. Cultural myths and narratives often play a crucial role in this process, embedding ideological education within the fabric of society. These stories provide temporary solidarity, creating a sense of purpose and direction. However, it's essential to recognize that while ideologies can unify and motivate, they can also divert attention from underlying real issues that need addressing. Understanding this dual role of ideologies helps us navigate their impact on our collective survival. War can be understood as a fundamental struggle for survival between political entities. It's a stark manifestation of the survival instinct on a grand scale. Interestingly, most wars are internal, involving factions within a state battling for control, resources, or ideological dominance. Think of a family feud where members fight over inheritance. The conflict is intense because it hits close to home. Even external wars, those between different nations, often contain significant internal elements. Internal divisions and struggles can fuel external conflicts, complicating the dynamics of war. Recognizing this interplay between internal and external elements helps us better understand the true nature of warfare and its roots in the survival instinct. In conclusion, recognizing survival as a fundamental principle offers a transformative lens through which we can view human behavior. By understanding that our actions, decisions, and societal structures are deeply rooted in the instinct to survive, we can revolutionize the behavioral sciences. Imagine if we could unify various theories and disciplines under the common thread of survival, much like assembling pieces of a complex puzzle to reveal a clearer picture. This approach could lead to a more comprehensive and cohesive understanding of human behavior, guiding us towards more effective solutions for the challenges we face. Embracing this unified behavioral theory based on survival can pave the way for groundbreaking advancements in how we study and interact with the world.
אהבתם? לחצו לייק. חשוב בעיניכם? לחצו שיתוף. פרטים נוספים לרכישת ספרים בכותרת. להתראות בסרט הבא.